Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be reviewing the new Jeffree Star Liquid Frosty. Like the snowman? Oh, just kidding. Jeffree Star's new Liquid Frost Highlighters. Ooh, look at the box, it's shiny. Ooh, oh, grrr. So these babies retail for $25, and that's a little bit more on the pricier side. I don't think it's too bad, but it's a little bit more expensive than what I would usually spend on a highlighter. So here's an up close and personal view of the packaging. It's a really pretty like baby pink metallic color. So I have 2 shades with me here, and there are 6 other shades available, so that's a grand total of 8 shades of Liquid Frost, and the shade range is absolutely beautiful. I really like that there's just so many different colors that you can choose from, and it's super versatile for different skin tones. So the 2 shades I'm going to be reviewing for you guys are Ice Queen, and this one, the name reminds me of Elsa, because you know she's the Ice Queen, and Canary Bling. I don't know, whenever I think of this, I think of a bird, like a canary, you know, like squawking at you, like Canary Bling, Canary Bling.
Canary boy, canary boy.
Do they squawk? Right? I think canary birds squawk. I don't know, but it's also yellow, so it's probably like a canary. I actually got these highlighters from my boyfriend's brother. Shout out to you, Ricky. He saw that Jeffree released them and he bought me 2 shades. So thank you so much. Alright y'all, so I'm going to start this review by swatching these 2 shades for you. The first one I'm going to swatch is Ice Queen. So Ice Queen is a really pretty pink purplish shade. It kind of reminds me of a unicorn. As you can tell, the color isn't too harsh because since it is a pinkish purple shade, some people think, oh my gosh, like it's gonna be too dramatic, but it's actually not too dramatic because there are like white hints of glitter inside. So I do really like that. It's definitely not a shade that I would layer up on a daily basis. However, I think it's a good shade for when you want to be extra, but not too extra, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to take the leftover Ice Queen I have on my hand and I'm going to spread it on my arm. This is what it looks like. So Canary Bling is a beautiful semi-bright golden yellow shade. And what's really special about Canary Bling is that its looks are very deceiving. What I mean by that is the packaging and even the bottle. You can tell that, oh, it's going to be a golden shade. Oh, really cool, right? But when you swatch it, if you look really up close, there are tiny hints of pink glitter. And the glitter is a little bit more evident when you blend on your body. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. It's a little hard to see on camera, but there are hints of pink glitter inside, which is very pretty. So I'm actually wearing Canary Bling on my face, and also I've never tried a liquid highlighter ever before, so I was a little nervous to try these highlighters because I have no idea how to even use them. I was like, oh, like how do I blend them? How do I put them on? How do I do this? Like, I was just really nervous, and I was like, okay, let me follow the step-by-step tutorial that Jeffree put on his Snapchat. And what you want to do is take the top and go ahead, turn it counterclockwise all the way. That causes this thing to pop up at the top, and then you press it 3 times. Then you completely unscrew it. Press the top button to drop everything. As you can see, it's a lot of product. You can also just press this like once or twice when you fill up the dropper, so it's not as much product. So you could do it that way if you want, but the way I prefer is if you unscrew the top completely, then you take the dropper and you can just go ahead, take your finger and scrape the product on the side of the dropper on your finger or a beauty blender or brush, and then use that to go ahead and put it on. So you don't have to waste so much product like this. So in terms of applying the product, I felt like using your fingers or using a baby beauty blender worked best. So applying with your fingers allows you to control how much highlighter you put on, and I like this method because I think that the warmth from your fingers really helps the product to seep into your skin and apply it better than a brush. So the only downside about applying with your fingers is that it takes a little getting used to in order to blend. And the reason why I say that is because on the first day that I used it, I noticed that the highlight on my face was extremely harsh, like a harsh straight line, and it didn't look really good. So yeah, when you're using your fingers, make sure you blend well. So applying with the Beauty Blender, this actually helped out a little bit better, and I like this method because the Beauty Blender I'm using is very small, baby beauty blender. Its size makes it super easy to apply the liquid frost onto all the places you want to highlight on your face. I personally like using the baby beauty blender when it's damp because it really helped blend the highlight with my contour makeup without making the line so harsh in comparison to using my face. Another thing that I really like about these highlighters is that even though they're liquid highlighters, they actually don't dry out fast. So it gives you enough time to actually blend perfectly and put the highlighter exactly where you want it. So another thing that I really like about these highlighters is that it gives you a really clean and finished look. And on top of that, it lasts all day and it does not get patchy. I know some powder highlights, like it could start to get, you know, kind of gunky, or like if you put way too much, it gets really patchy. With this, if you put the right amount, it doesn't get patchy at all. So it looks really nice. So my final thoughts on Liquid Frost.
Liquid Frost is genuine approved.
So like I said earlier, my boyfriend's brother purchased them for me. So I went over to their house because the highlighters finally came in the mail, and when I got there, my boyfriend was like, "Ooh, let me put it on for you." And he had like an evil like,
Let me put it on for you.
and I was like, "Oh, hell no. You're gonna make me look so bad." And then he kind of kept nagging me, and then I was like, "You know what? I mean, I do really want to try these on and see what they look like on my skin, so whatever, yeah, go ahead." So my boyfriend takes Ice Queen, gets a whole bunch of product, and he's like, "Close your eyes." And I was like, oh my gosh. So then I could feel him just going boop, 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 boop on my cheeks. So I went to a mirror and I look at myself and I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I look like a unicorn just exploded on my face. And in the meantime, he's over here laughing at me in the background. He's like, "You look great, babe, you look great." And I'm like, huh, very funny. So what I did was I took some of the highlighter and I put it on his face. And I have to say, it actually looked really nice because even though he wiped it away, there was like some glitter. So like, he was glowing. So my boyfriend's brother purchased Chill Zone as well, and that was actually for somebody else, but we really wanted to see what it looks like swatched. So what we did was we took Chill Zone and we put it all over their little brother's face, and he was glowing like a bronze trophy. So my boyfriend also wanted to put Chill Zone on me, and I was like, "Oh no, you already put Ice Queen on me and that did not turn out good." So he was like, "Ugh, okay, fine." So he takes a little bit of Chill Zone and he puts it on his leg, and it looks like I physically abused him because that thing looked like a bruise. And then I was like, "See, if you put that on my face, that would be Asian glow on crack." So that concludes this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye! And applying with the damp
Really?